Not just for Muslims. Karnataka's ExBackward Classes Commission Chief slams caste survey misinformation. Former Karnataka Backward Classes Commission Chairman Jayaprakash Hedge has broken his silence on the caste census report, defending the process of data collection, slamming allegations of bias, and clarifying that the proposed increase in reservations is not meant solely for Muslims, as indicated in the leaked pages of the report, but for all communities found to be underrepresented. Speaking exclusively to NEWS 18, Hedge hit back at critics who claimed the survey was unscientific or manipulated, and said he is hopeful for the report to be accepted in full by the cabinet. If there is any error, it can always be reviewed and corrected. But the report must first be read and understood before it is maligned or challenged like this, he said. A large part of the controversy has centered around the proposal to increase Muslim reservation from 4% to 8%. Hedge categorically denied that the increase benefits only one community. It's not just Muslims. Every community has been given more. I can't reveal exact details till the cabinet takes a decision, but this isn't about percentages alone. After the survey, we formed an expert committee which gave indicators based on the data and assigned weightage to every family. Based on that, communities were placed into appropriate categories. It has been done scientifically. Hedge clarified that the socio-economic and educational survey, carried out in 201,415, was conducted under the leadership of then Chairman H. Kantharaj and executed by trained officials and teachers under the supervision of deputy commissioners. The data was submitted to Bell Bharat Electronics Limited, which compiled the final report. Bell has the password. We cannot even access the full data without it. For the Commission to examine details, we need to take that from them, Hedge said. Responding to widespread criticism that the data was collected in an unscientific manner, Hedge was blunt. What is scientific and what is unscientific? Who is saying this? Who has read the report? Is there any concrete basis for these complaints? Just to oppose something, people are throwing around baseless allegations. If anyone has a specific issue, I'm open to correcting it. But don't criticize without facts. Hedge also addressed questions about the relevance of the data, given that the census was conducted a decade ago. The central census was last done in 2011. This was done later, in 201,415. Even elections today are conducted based on 2011 data. The last caste census before this was in 1932. All other commissions worked on sample surveys. This is the most complete effort done so far. It covers 5.98 crore people. There may be a 5% margin, I agree. But that can be adjusted. Projections can be made, he explained. On whether he expects the report to be accepted as it is, Hedge said, I hope so. I want it to be accepted. If there's a mistake, let it be updated. I'm open to reviewing it, but not to rumors. The demand for a cabinet subcommittee to review the report was also met with cautious criticism. I hope they at least read the report before setting up any subcommittee. The only major dispute right now is about the population numbers. That's where the debate is. When asked about the caste-wise breakdown and the uproar from Lingaya and Fakaliga leaders, Hedge said the data does show scheduled castes as the single largest group. That's possible. SCS are spread across every village in Karnataka. Fakaligas and Lingayats are concentrated in particular regions. If they were spread uniformly, their numbers might have been higher. Also, in some cases, subcastes among Lingayats may have declared themselves separately to claim 2A benefits. So, they weren't recorded as Lingaya or Virashaiva. That can be checked again. There's scope to update. The commission is permanent. It has the authority to do that. He also dismissed suggestions that Fakaligas had been broken up into smaller units to reduce their political weight. No, they have seen the report. They know that every subcaste has been included under the main caste list. We have not divided them. These are baseless claims. I request people not to comment casually. Read the report before commenting. Don't rely on misinformation. With Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar holding back-to-back meetings with Fakaliga and Lingaya leaders, some of whom have raised doubts about the authenticity of the numbers, Hedge insisted the process was not tampered with. Let me say this again: the survey has not broken down castes to reduce numbers. It has brought every subcaste into the fold. There is no division, no distortion. The data is intact. Don't shoot from the hip based on hearsay. Hedge also addressed the contentious issue of reservations exceeding the 50% cap. That ceiling has already been breached. The use quota added 10% and the BJP government also increased SCST quota by 6%. That's already beyond 50%. Now we have empirical data. The Indra Saune case says give us empirical data and you can raise reservations. We have it now. If the commission or the government uses it to revise quotas, what's wrong with it? Let the courts decide. Asked what he thinks will happen once the report is made public, Hedge said, I don't think anyone will oppose it once it's out. Right now, people are commenting based on leaks and rumors. That's not acceptable. Let it come out. Let there be a discussion. If there's a mistake, we're here to set it right. Would he prefer a review, a recalibration, or for the report to be scrapped altogether? Hedge was clear. I am hoping it will be accepted. Let the government accept it first. Then let people discuss it. If there are issues, let them make a representation. We can correct it. But no decision should be taken based on rumors. Swipe left for next video. And what about the long delay in tabling the report? I submitted it on February 29 last year. After that, it was the government's call. I cannot force them to take a decision, he said. As Karnataka waits to see what the cabinet decides during the crucial meeting to be held on April 17 when the caste census will be discussed in detail, Hedge's message is straightforward: read the report, debate it if needed, but don't discard it based on political noise and misinformation. Latest blogs.